Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is England against France. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Supporters on all four sides rise for the national anthems. England proudly line up for their national anthem. Quick look at the lineups. The whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy has got great potential, and it's Paul Pogba. Not many players leave Manchester United and become better, but he's one. And not only has he improved his game, he's now one of the very best at what he does. A truly great midfield talent for me.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Sterling passes it through. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Good idea, just poorly executed. Giroud. Payet. Evra. Payet. Rooney goes long and forward. Koscielny. And it's Payet. Looks to slip it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, all it needs now is a slightly later run beyond that defence and the flag will stay down. It's a move that looks very promising, and of course, the timing is absolutely key.
Lallana with the ball through. Hoists it high. Rami gets it away. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his effort away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
And Sterling! Sagna boots it to safety. Disappointing finish in the end.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there. It's been such a promising start. These early attempts have really set the tone for this game. That's how you approach it.
Conte. Evra. Conte. Matuidi. Evra. Payet needed to come up with a better ball.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Conte. It's a long forward pass. Looks like a good ball through. Dyer, and it's Rooney. Dele Alli. Rooney. Sterling. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Real chance! Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Sterling. Now the pass. And through to the goalkeeper. Sadio. Griezmann. Pogba. Sadio with a long pass. Defence has got rid of that. Dyer. England putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Rooney. And it's Rose. Lloris gets it upfield. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Rooney pushes it out wide. Conte. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rami. Griezmann. Thrust towards the front line. And now they can launch a counter. Sterling passes it through. Kane! Goal! England! England take the lead.
Kane simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find them. And his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside. And it worked an absolute treat.
France didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Tries a through ball, and he's whipped it in low. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Aimed long and direct. Pogba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lovely feet. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Dyer. Kyle Walker pumps it forwards. And it's Sterling. And the finish!
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Dele Alli. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Conte. And that has put paid to that. Lallana. Now it's Sterling. France have escaped via some do-or-die defending.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say, well done,
Looks
son.
to thread it through. They've managed to get it away. Kyle Walker looks to slip it through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, that's nicely done. Koscielny tries a long pass towards the front. Giroud, Pogba. Rooney boots it upfield. Now it's Kane. Rami tries the route one option. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Dyer plays it out to the flank. And the counter is on. It's come loose. Spoon forward. Now it's Giroud. Giroud plays it out to the wing. Aimed in towards the centre. Lovely bit of skill.
Giroud can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Griezmann. Pogba. And it's Sagna. Danny Rose pumps it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Pogba gets it back. Dyer. Sterling with the ball through. Rami. Pogba. Sagna plays it into the channel. Griezmann. Looks to slip it through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger.
That is absolutely glorious! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit!
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Has certainly made things interesting. Yeah, the referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Good clearance and very necessary. Conte charges in. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Looking to force his way through. Dyer. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Dyer. And it's Sterling. Steered out wide. Kane. There'll be a throw-in. Dele Alli. And it's Payet. Giroud. Keeper's got good distance on that. Conte. Koscielny. Matuidi. Payet. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Payet goes short. Played in deep. Matuidi. It's Pogba! He's done very well to get to that.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
He comes flying in! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
And he really threw himself at that one. Just a little more accuracy was all it needed.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Sanya. And it's Griezmann. And that's a goal kick. Rose. Rooney. Rose. Griezmann. Chipped through. Who's going to make this theirs? And it's Rooney. Rooney. Aim forward. Hits one! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lallana with a beautifully timed run. Giroud. Pogba. Payet. Shoots!
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
And it's Rose. Sanya battles to win it back. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Away from immediate danger. Out to the flank. Sterling. Get that clear. Tries a through ball. Well weighted. Payet. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Rooney. Sterling. Rooney. Passes it through. Now it's Sterling. Can he score? Goal, England! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside. And he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
England go into the lead. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Smalling. Payet looks to dink one in. In it goes!
Unbelievable.
What remarkable powers of recovery! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Done very well to intervene. Dele Alli knocks it towards the front. Kyle Walker drives forward with purpose. It's a loose ball. Looking to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Pogba. And it's Giroud, deftly done. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dyer. Sterling. Conte. Pogba. Lobs it in gently. Hits it! It's in! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Has a look and has a go. Danny Rose tries to get it forward quickly. Koscielny. Conte. Now it's Griezmann. And the finish! And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Sterling. Dyer. Now the pass. Rose. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Dele Alli. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're underway again.
England need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Glorious footwork. It'll be a corner. Giroud! It's come loose. It's bounced out. That is special! Olivier Giroud! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. France 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Payet, Pogba, Koscielny, Evra, Matuidi, Pogba, Koscielny, Payet. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Lallana. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rami. Conte. Koscielny. Payet. Matuidi. Pogba. Payet. Dele Alli tries a long pass towards the front. Matuidi. Pogba. Evra. Referee's given a throw. Dyer positions himself well and cuts it out. Dele Alli. And it's Giroud. It's Griezmann! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
France last themselves into a 3-goal lead. Cahill, Lallana, always come flying in. Koscielny gets into the right position to intercept, and it's Giroud. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Looks like a good ball through. Kane. He's in! It's a loose ball. Matuidi with a good steal, well played. Rami. Conte. Matuidi. Payet. Goes pulsing down that left-hand side. He slid it through. That'll be a throw-in. Giroud. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. And he's made certain that won't get through. Koscielny. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Kyle Walker. Now the pass.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
Matuidi. And it's Payet. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Griezmann. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Sterling.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And it's Sanya. Dyer. Thrust towards the front line. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Kane decides to play it back. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Evra. Conte. Matuidi. Giroud. Payet. Evra. England yet dipped into their subs. Lallana. And it's Kane. Out wide to the right. It's a throw in. Evra. Payet. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Matuidi. Giroud. Payet. Evra. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Kane. Kane passes it through. Ali. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Payet. Dele Alli with the ball through. Lallana gets it back. Rami pushes it out wide. And it's Giroud. Koscielny. Matuidi. Evra. Payet. Coaxed out to the wing. Gone behind for a goal kick. Smalling, aimed forward. Rose. And it's Giroud. Smalling. Looks to slip it through. Pogba does well to read it and intercepts. Giroud. Out to the left it goes. Hart gets it upfield. He's had a look. wants a throw. Rooney. Decent progress down the left. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Gets up to head it! What about it? And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
England give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Conte. Sagna. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Sterling. And it's Dyer. He's made sure that that won't get through. Dele Alli. Dele Alli! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Lallana tries a through ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Sagna. Conte. Matuidi plays it out to the wing. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Rooney. Kane passes it through. Kane. And out to safety. Evra tries the route one option. Rooney. Cahill. Dyer. Kane. Looks like a good ball through. Evra cuts it out. Matuidi. Conte. And it's Giroud. Matuidi needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Kane, he's had a shot! Size all around the ground, horrible miss.
Well, you can't fault the effort they're putting into it. You know, without an end product though, it just piles up the frustration.
Sagna. Pogba. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kane. Aimed long and direct. It's a good run down the left-hand side. What a throw in. Fired in from distance. He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross and really should have seen something better on the end of it.
Kyle Walker. Giroud looks to slip it through. Dele Alli. battles to win it back. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And the defence can get it clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Kane. Rooney. Conte comes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's great strength on the ball. Pogba goes long and forward. Rooney pumps it upfield. Clears it out of harm's way. Now it's Lallana. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Dyer. Well positioned to make that interception. Dyer, already of course on the score sheet. Now the pass. Now it's Kane. Nicely controlled. The home support won't enjoy that. Koscielny. Evra. It's a long forward pass. Evra. Sweet feet. Cahill. Rooney. Smalling. Out to the left it goes. Sterling going full tilt down the left. Kane. That intervention was very necessary. Sterling. The ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? Sanya. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Pogba, Griezmann, Sanya. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Kyle Walker pumps it forwards. And it's Giroud. Pogba. Sanya. Griezmann. Kane. Rose. Dyer. Rooney. Sanya. 2 minutes to be added on. Giroud plays it out to the wing. Payet. Lallana. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Tries a through ball. That's gone a long way up and away. Now the pass. Rooney. Dyer. Out to the left it goes. Payet. It'll be a throw-in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England have thrown it away. It was in their grasp and they let it go. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they were totally dominated throughout that game, and the scoreline reflects that. It was a really poor result for them.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy has got great potential, and it's Paul Pogba. Not many players leave Manchester United and become better, but he's one. And not only has he improved his game, he's now one of the very best at what he does. A truly great midfield talent for me.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Kyle Walker gets into the right position to intercept. Dyer plays a clever pass. Defence has got rid of that. Dyer goes for goal! And he's there to hoof it away. He's going to make this theirs. Tries a through ball, and the flag has stayed down. An early chance, their first of the game.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Giroud with a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, the precision wasn't quite in keeping with the quality of the strike, but there was lots of power behind it.
Into the channel. Griezmann. Evra. Conte. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Giroud! Ball's loose, who's getting there? He can get that clear. Kyle Walker. And it's Lallana. Lallana. Now the pass. Walker. Sterling has a goal! This could fall anywhere. Good clearance and very necessary. Now it's Giroud. Out to the left it goes. Matuidi. Looks like a good ball through. He slid it through. And out to safety. That really should have hit the net.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort.
Kyle Walker tries a long pass towards the front. Evra positions himself well and cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It is a corner. Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. Dyer. Smalling. Rose. Sterling. Rose. Kane. It's a loose ball. Looks to thread it through. Going for goal! Goal! England! There is the breakthrough.
Dyer just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
France didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Looks to slip it through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Kane with the ball through. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And it's Giroud. Giroud passes it through. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Kyle Walker. Lallana. And it's Payet. Kane. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. It's a good-looking cross. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Pogba. Koscielny. England making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
And he's cut it out. He's made sure that that won't get through. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Conte. Pogba. Plays it out to the flank. Griezmann. It's gone a long way up and away. And it's Matuidi. Kyle Walker. Lobs it in gently. Kyle Walker looking to get on the end of this. Here it is now, surely! Rami played out to the right. Sagna. Pogba. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Danny Rose, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Played it short. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Griezmann. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Conte. And it's Griezmann. Keeps everyone guessing. Griezmann gets into some space. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Too much on that, it's gone out. Kyle Walker has created one goal already. Cahill. Dele Alli. Cahill. Dyer. Looks like a good ball through. Evra hurtles into the tackle. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Payet. Evra. Payet. Oh, that's neat. Chills one in. Looking to shoot! Keeper's got good distance on that. Conte. Matuidi plays it out to the wing. That is Conte. It's come loose. Thrust towards the front line. Oh, that's clever. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Out to the left it goes. Evra. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Payet. Payet gets flagged offside.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Tries a through ball. Good effort first time.
Well, to strike a volley requires exactly the right balance, and I think that's what maybe let him down there, Peter.
Pogba. And it's Griezmann. Approaching the half-hour mark. Aim forward. Looks to slip it through.
In truth, he was probably a tad selfish then. There were more options about.
Payet. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. They've managed to get it away. Kyle Walker. It's Dele Alli. Kyle Walker looking up to see who wants it. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Matuidi. Evra tries to dink it in. And that's been repelled. Conte with the ball through. Oh, he's really drilled it. Ball, who's going to get that? And it's Giroud. Now the pass. Griezmann, and in it goes! France are back on level terms. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And that has added a whole new... Conte is the guilty party there. Can he score? Gets good distance on it. Sagna. Pogba. Pogba tries a through ball. Giroud beats the offside trap. Spoon forward. And it's Kane. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ali. Well read, he sorted that out. Rami can hoist it clear. Rooney. Rose. Sterling. Play for a throw. Evra. Rami. Pogba. Sagna. Griezmann. And it's Kane. Kane with the ball through. Oh, glorious footwork! Sterling is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. And he's got his range wrong there. Evra. Matuidi. Conte. Koscielny. Pogba. Conte. Koscielny. Evra. Conte. Giroud plays it out to the wing. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Lallana looks it towards the front, and he's onside. Chipped through. He can get that clear. Evra. Giroud plays it into the channel. What a throw in. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pogba. Conte. Matuidi. And it's Evra. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Lofted into the middle. Matuidi. Conte. Rami. Conte. Giroud. Smalling pumps it upfield. Sterling. Can he get through? Oh, real chance! England get it back again. Conte. Out wide to the right. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. There will be a throw-in. Has gone out. Rooney goes long and forward. Rose. And it's Sterling. It's got through. Evra tries to get it forward quickly. Pogba. Griezmann. Payet. Kyle Walker. Aimed long and direct. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
I think it's been a joy to work on, Peter. We've seen an open, attacking game backed up by some terrific effort from both teams. I think 1-1 is about right, but it could have easily been a higher score draw. Who knows what way it'll go from here?
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And it's Rooney. Smalling. Well positioned to make that interception. Matuidi passes it through. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. Rooney. It's a long forward pass. Sterling is on a run down the left wing. Looks to slip it through. Sanya. Conte pumps it forwards. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Rooney. Sterling. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Sanya. Spoon forward. Pogba. Sanya. Oh, that's nicely done. Griezmann. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Looks like a good ball through. Kane. Wonderful quick feet. Cut out in the nick of time. Evra. Payet. Evra. Payet. And back out it comes. And it's Payet. Nicely controlled. Kyle Walker pumps it upfield. Dele Alli. Cahill. Payet. Dyer. Dele Alli. Lallana. Now it's Kane. Kane passes it through. Ali. It's a brilliant interception. Good clearance and very necessary. Koscielny. Conte. Matuidi. Looks to slip it through. Payet going full steam ahead down the left flank. Turns and goes back. Dyer boots it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Back to the keeper and try something new.
France have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Dele Alli. France keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Lallana. Matuidi. Conte. Evra. And it's Payet. Payet is looking up for options on the left. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's the free kick. Conte. Giroud. It's Griezmann! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
He put on quite a show there.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Kane goes short. Now the cross. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Giroud. And it's Pogba. And he's there to hoof it away. Who's going to make this theirs? Sterling with the ball through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Away from immediate danger. Dyer. Conte gets it back. Koscielny. Payet. And it's Conte. Out to the flank. Kyle Walker battles to win it back. Another throw-in. Out once more. Firmly met. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Sanya. England haven't made a substitution yet. Giroud. Rooney gets it back. Smalling tries to get it forward quickly. Who's going to make this theirs? Rose. Dyer is now the subject of some adhesive marking. Yeah, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pogba gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
There's no flag. It's gone a long way up and away. And that's another throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Griezmann. Decent ball.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Smalling. Cahill. Dyer. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Spoon forward. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. How about it? It's broken loose. Dyer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dyer, who has made his impact already, and it's Lallana. Looks to slip it through. Pogba has given away a free kick. Defence has got rid of that. Giroud brings the ball forward. Pumps it upfield. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Early ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries a through ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think you can only praise that sort of alertness and the way he almost knew what was going to happen, and he got there really early. That was top stuff for me.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Kyle Walker. Now it's Payet. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. Griezmann. Danny Rose gets it back. Smalling. Aimed long and direct. Griezmann battles to win it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. Evra. Matuidi. Payet. Goes on a charge down the left. Lovely feet. Dyer demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Giroud, great challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Has a swing at it! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Sanya gets it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Out to the left it goes. Payet takes a look up. He's got the ball glued to his feet. That's a throw. That's a throw. Out again for a throw-in. And now the finish. Griezmann decides to play it back. Oh, should have put that away. And it's Matuidi. Now it's Giroud. Caught offside that time.
Well, that longer ball, if played early enough, can catch a defence by surprise. Now, they got the offside decision there, but they should prepare themselves for more of the same.
Kyle Walker passes it through. Oh, good interception. Kyle Walker needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Lallana. Now it's Payet. Rooney. Cahill. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Koscielny pumps it upfield. Giroud with the ball through. Kyle Walker did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Conte. Payet. Matuidi sticks in a foot to win it back. And it's Evra. Keeps everyone guessing. And the ball's come out. Kyle Walker tries the route one option. Looks like a good ball through. Lallana with the ball through. And he's there to cut it out. Now it's Griezmann. Lallana. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Dele Alli gets it away. Ball swung in. Now it's Giroud. Has a hit! It's in! And right at the death! That surely must be the winner!
And talking about rising to the occasion, their supporters have gone absolutely delirious here, and the way this game was shaping, it needed one of the big names just to deliver something, anything, and the timing couldn't be better.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Conte. He's had a go! He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Loose. Can he put it away? That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
Pogba. Conte. Pogba. Giroud. Matuidi plays it out to the wing. Nicely controlled. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Lallana tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Dele Alli gets his foot in there. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. That is Conte. Tries a through ball. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Oh, glorious footwork. Matuidi goes for goal! Rooney. Smalling. Matuidi charges in, and he has been fouled there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Conte. Giroud. Looks to dink one in. And the referee brings it to a close. England have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
England have to question their whole attitude taken into this game. For me, I think the performance was lacklustre from the first whistle, and I think the atmosphere suffered on it too, and I think for them, this was one to forget.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.